The influence of external factors on the motivation of professional work. The problem of formation of motivational sphere of an individual students become particularly relevant today. Motivation is one of the leading foundations for successful learning, but its effectiveness is compromised due to external factors. A hypothesis suggests that the external factors influence the motivation and performance of students. Based on the above, the purpose of the study is to identify the influence of external factors on activities of students. We have conducted a research. The study used the technique of motivation of professional activity by Zamfir in the modification of Yan and Yakunin. The choice of this method in the study is based on the fact that it allows us to study, analyze, diagnose, structure motivational sphere of subjects, evaluate the impact of external factors affecting the motivation of students to predict the efficiency of the students. Based on this data, we can say that the efficiency and quality of the subject's work were influenced by external factors greatly. These factors are the desire for the approval of parents or others, the possibility of obtaining a scholarship. Because of the prevalence of such external factors, students' desire to acquire knowledge and consolidate them was reduced. Performance in the classroom became worse, but the interest in obtaining material benefits and the desire to obtain approval from the family were increased. Based on the research, it was found that these factors affect the motivation of students and their activities negatively. So, it is necessary that the internal factors dominate in students. Internal motivators are dream, self-realization, ideas, creativity, assertiveness, confidence. To enhance intrinsic motivation, it is necessary that students had enough knowledge to select a preferable profession. It is necessary to carry out practice at the early stages of learning to motivate students. Then they will be able to determine where the representations coincide with objective reality. For comparison, the study on social psychological characteristics of teaching and professional motivation of students by Melamed was analyzed, the purpose of which was to study the social psychological characteristics of teaching and professional motivation of students of high school. The study found that the average motivational profiles of students have similar characteristics. The most important objectives are to benefit people, to do things you love, to get a profession. The comparison of the motives and goals of teaching students shows the internal contradiction of their motivational profile. This may be due to the fact that students are not aware of the activities of their future profession. They do not understand what lies ahead, so they cannot represent the content of future professional activity adequately. To optimize the performance of students, we need a positive influence by external factors. The support of the relatives, praise of the teachers, a good relationship with the group, training materials, the correct construction of classes, the ability to take the initiative. Thus, external conditions have a positive effect on learning. At this stage of the investigation, it was found that the external environment can influence students' motivation both positively and negatively. Due to the influence of the external environment, the desire to acquire knowledge wasn't observed. There was dissatisfaction with the profession, the internal contradiction of values. To improve the quality of work, it is essential that students learn to use their interests and values. Thanks to a combination of positive external and internal factors, performance level and quality of students' work will grow. We believe that this research will contribute to improving the efficiency of the subjects' work in class. self-development of the students, the development of education cognitive motives, reassessment of prevailing values, help in the selection of priorities and the structure of their future activities. The subjects learn to rely on their own interest and not to be dependent on negative external factors. Thank you for your attention.